And you take 1/4 of a cup of regular sugar and 1/4 of a cup of brown sugar and dump that into your 8 peaches and then mix with a wooden spoon. Add 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground nutmeg, 2 teaspoons of cornstarch into the mix, and a teaspoon of lemon or lime juice. And then mix. Now transfer your peaches to your dish to bake in a 425-degree oven for 10 minutes while we prepare the crust. Guys, I'm trying to film here. Please leave. Start with putting 1/4 of a cup of sugar, 1/4 of a cup of brown sugar, a teaspoon of baking powder, You can get this done pretty fast, so if you're done before your peaches are finished in the oven, you can just take your dough and throw it in the fridge or freezer and leave it there. But this is the consistency you are looking for. If you hold it in your hand, it'll mold, but it's easily crushable and crumb-like. So, yeah. I took out my peaches and put it into a smaller baking dish because I realized that I didn't want my cobbler to be that big. I thought it would fit into 2, but it only fit into 1, but it looked really nice at the end, so I was happy with it. Just make sure you get all your fruit in there and the juices. And a really great, amazing tip that I wish I knew before I made this, I did know it, just completely forgot about it, is to line the bottom of your oven before you bake it, because the juices will flow out because it's really hot and it just wants to get out of the air that's built inside of the pan. Once you got all your fruit, make sure you put the pan tin foil just on the bottom of your oven, Crumble, so it doesn't make a huge mess. At first, just sparsely put it all over the place, it like I did. Once you get to the end, when you look like you're going to finish all of your topping, start packing it on top. Don't forget the corners, because they're more crust-like rather than ignore, and sort of streusel type in to keep all it all in one piece rather than nicely break, especially in the corners. Cut into it. Bake it off at 425 for 30 minutes. This is the cobbler right out of the oven. It's hot. I'm gonna cut into it in just a second. I'm gonna take a little spatula sort of situation. Just like, oh, do you hear that? My life. Oh, okay. And it's the first piece always comes out the worst. No. So pretty. Do you see this? Do you see it? Do you see it? It's beautiful. I'm just gonna, oh. Girl, you gotta try this. It smells like life. It smells so good. It smells so amazing. Yeah. And one tip that I'm stupid for you to follow is line the bottom of your oven before you preheat it. So easy cleanup if you have spills of mass juices. A lot of juice spilled at the bottom of my oven. Let me take you there to show you, because it's pretty shitty. Ooh, gorgeous. Do you see it? Do you see it? Yeah. They're both really ugly. So yeah.